Hey guys, welcome to the second video on my Pearl Masternode journey. Actually, I just wanted to correct myself. I was thinking that the Pearl Masternode only required 10,000 Pearl. And when I was looking at the website, it actually said 20,000 Pearl. But as it said, it could actually change in the future depending on uh, what the community of Pearl decides, because it'll be decided with votes. Maybe that requirement for the masternode maybe it might decrease to about 10,000, 5,000, or 1,000 Pearl to have a masternode. So I corrected my spreadsheet, but this video is about the mining rig parts, the parts that I used and how much it is, and the current prices on which it's selling at. So let's start off with the most important part of any mining rig, which is going to be the GPU. Um, GPUs are the bread and butter of your mining rig because it basically has all the hashing power that you'll be needing, and you could skimp on the CPU. You could get lower end motherboards. uh, Actually, the only two things that you should focus on when you're building your mining rig is the GPU and your power supply. The power supply is so that it could actually support the GPUs that you have, and so that it actually has a better watt usage when it comes to your monthly maintenance for the cost of running these mining rigs. So let's start off with the first item here. We got the GPU Sapphire Pulse RX570, 4 gigabytes. I was able to purchase mine through CDW. My company basically had a good deal that they were selling these at $258 because of the company discount that I had. They currently sell for quite a bit now through Amazon, which let's check how much it is. I think I still have it here. Yeah. So not that one. So let's see here. We have the Sapphire Pulse selling at $477.99 through these other retailers. It could even reach $500, so double the price that I actually purchased it. I highly suggest not buying these GPUs at double the current suggested retail price, just because they will basically double your return on investment time, and it's not worth it. I highly suggest just waiting an extra maybe 2 or 3 weeks when the mining craze slows down and you're able to build mining rigs and buy GPUs at lower lower prices. So let's go to the next item, which is the XFX GTS Triple X Edition RX580 OC Plus. That's a really long name. So I was able to get mine at $328, and I think they actually currently cost about $500. What was that I was looking at? They actually sell for $622, so double the price again. So if I could actually sell my cards that I have, and I'll make a profit. But I highly suggest basically not buying these cards at these levels. So if you have a source that you can buy cards at a lower price, maybe at a micro center or at eBay or at your friends that have like old GPUs that you can buy, um, that would be a better route than spending that $600 for just one GPU for an RX 580. That's just crazy to me. So next thing here is the next second most important item on a mining rig, which is the power supply. So this one I bought it for $325. Let's see if they sell for around the same amount. $397. So this one is actually not that bad. I bought the 1200 watt version, which was able to support all 6 cards that I had on the mining rig. I'm running 2 RX 580s and 4 RX 570s on my mining rig, and they run perfectly with the power supply that I have. So the mining case that I bought was $174. I have some input on this mining case, and I highly suggest not buying it. This mining case is crazily. I was about to say something, but it's really hard to build this case. And if you were to check the amount of negative reviews on this, you would actually see why. It's really complicated to build, and having about like 16% of your reviews a 1 star, it basically says a lot about it. It's there's the instructions are bad, the pieces really don't fit that great, and it's just a pain to actually build this. There are a lot of other mining rig cases that are already built, and if you could look for something that's cost a similar amount, or you can build one yourself, you can just do that. So I really don't suggest buying this case. Just look for another one. PCIe risers. I was able to buy mine at $39, say for about $40. You might there's a lot of reviews about this PCIe riser. That they could cause a lot of problems on your rig, which I did experience when I was building my own. But the version that I have is this one, which is the 006C. All six risers that I used actually worked perfectly when I actually installed them correctly. I had to just reseat them all. But I think there's a lot of other ones that are a higher version. I actually purchased one recently. This one. This Explomos version 008, it actually has different inputs. You have a SATA connection, a Molex, and a 6-pin to power the riser. So that gives a lot of other options, and it actually has good reviews. 82 customers purchased it, and most of it is 5 stars. So I highly actually suggest these risers compared to the one that I used on my mining rig. So let's go to the next item on the list, the motherboard. I was able to buy mine for $114. Let's see how much they sell for right now, or if they're even in stock. Let's see here. So this motherboard sells for $134. It's still in stock, about 10 of them in stock. Um, it only went up about $20, $30 more. So this is actually a really good motherboard. I didn't have to change anything. There is some BIOS settings that you actually have to change, but those are just a couple of settings that you just have to change when you build your 6 rig mining. And CPU. The CPU isn't that important on the mining rig if you're going to be using your GPUs to actually mine with. I've seen other videos that actually use a better CPU, and they also use that to mine. That is an option, but in my case, I haven't tested mining with the CPU just yet. But at a low price of about $58, I bought mine for 42. It's actually still good. It's not that bad for a cheap CPU that you can just add so that you can start mining. So let's see here. The next item here that you can skimp on is the RAM. I bought mine for $52. Let's check the current price of this. It sells for $71. Oh my goodness. That's $20 more. Wow. So there might be other DDR4 RAM sticks available out there, but this is the one I actually purchased and know that works on my build. So you might consider um, this actually. Lower price items to consider. So there is this one, which is still DDR4. I actually suggest looking for something that's cheaper now because that RAM stick that I was using, is actually more expensive, so might want to look into this GPU. So good job, Amazon, on suggesting a better priced item. So that's it. I actually spent about $2,697 on this mining rig. I expect an ROI of about 4 months if the price stays the same, or 3 months if the crypto that I'm mining, which is Pearl, goes up in price. But it actually really doesn't matter because I won't be selling my Pearl anytime soon, as this video is uploaded. It's basically just my journey into getting my Pearl master node. 20,000 pearls is what I'm gunning for, and I'm gonna get to that. It's gonna be a slow process, but I got the ball rolling. I started off with 2 GPUs, now I have 7 total that are mining. Um, I think that's pretty good. Uh, I'll run this 6 card mining rig, oh, the 7 card GPUs for about a month. I'll see how much the electricity costs, what other problems that I might encounter. I'll be making videos on that, and then I'll see if I'll continue adding more rigs as time goes on. So I'm looking at my second rig that I'll be building. Maybe another RX570. I really like the RX570. They're cheaper, they run cooler, and the hash rate is actually not that bad compared to the RX580s. It only hashes about 1 megahash slower than the RX580s, but the price difference is a lot better and they run cooler. So I'm looking forward to another RX570. So that's it for this video. Next video I might be making a video about BIOS modding my RX 570s and 580s, how I did that, and just comment below on what you'd like to see or what questions you have when building a mining rig, because I'm pretty new here and I haven't built a lot of mining rigs, and it's just a learning experience for everyone watching this video and me. So just have a good day. I'm gonna be looking forward to you guys watching on the next video. Thank you.